I saw something recently circulating about Nick Cannon, and correct me if I'm wrong, but something about the latest on Nick Cannon about him having all these kids might be a little bit too much than what he anticipated, or something like that that's circulating on social media, right? And I'm browsing and looking through the comments because I like celebrity gossip. Like, I'm one of those that is very entertained by celebrity gossip. And most likely, I think in this life, I was meant to be some type of entertainer. I just never got to that point. Um, and that's okay. So my spirit is always like immersed with, just fascinated with these celebrities and their lives and how they live it and where they came from and how they got there, etc., etc. But I'm looking through the comments and I'm seeing a lot of like, I don't know. I understand why a lot of people might bash him because he's got all these kids. Like, he's just constantly making kids with all these different women, right? But I'm saying to myself, what is wrong? What can be so wrong with him having these kids with these different women, but he's taking care of them? He's involved. It's not like, and I know, like, in the American culture, it's very foreign to us because it's not in our culture. It's totally against our culture for a man to be with many women and have all these kids everywhere. But then, like, it's kind of the norm for a man to cheat and then have a whole bunch of kids and then don't take care of them. Like, we tolerate that more and accept that more than a man that has all these different kids with different women and actually takes care of them. So it bothers me, and to each their own. Everybody has their own thought process on it, but I personally don't see anything wrong with it. Him and all these women, they're all consenting adults. Obviously, they all have an understanding with one another. They all have it worked out. And it's just, maybe this is just something that he's meant to do. It's in his destiny to be a father to many children and have many children with different women. It goes on in Africa all the time. It's a part, you can have as many women as you can afford. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the norm in some other cultures somewhere out there in the world. But he's taking care of his kids, so like, can we be a little bit more positive? Can we look at the fact that this is a black man that's successful and he's taking care of all his kids and he's reaching his goal of having as many children as his heart desires, and he's just living his life? Can we be positive on that?